This is a question we have June 2002, okay, and paper one, and topic is of functions. Two functions given by him, one is fx, one is g of x. And further, he says here, find the x value when this happened, and f of x, f of g of x. What does this mean actually? Put g function in f. So first of all, it means g function I have to plug in here in the place of x. So let's start. Okay. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Step number one, I will copy because I will plug in g function f. So I will copy function of f of x first of all. 3x plus 2. How many x's we have both sides? Leave empty spaces. Left hand side, write function name. Right hand side, its value. Okay. I'm copying function name left hand side, and right hand side its value I'm writing. Simple. 6 over 2x plus 3. Now this whole thing equals to 3. You can see. So I replace here 3, and this 3 6 are 18. Multiply up only. Some student by mistake multiply up and down both. Okay, then after this, what is the next plan? This 2 will go there and subtract. It means I got a 1 and 18 by 2x plus 3. And I'm doing cross multiply. 2x plus 3 equals to 18. And then I group, so 2x is equals to 15. So x become 15 by 2. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So first part is over. Let's go part number 2. And part number 2 says what? Sketch single diagram. Sketch means not accurate, rough idea only. And fx and f inverse of x, and make clear relationship between the two graphs. So let's start. Our graph is f. F is this one. And you know it very well. Power is 1. And whenever power 1 is there, we get always straight line. Okay. So let's start. How we can do it? 3x plus 2 graph. And as you know, fx is equals to 3x plus 2. So if I make a table for it, a small table of two values only, if I plug in 0 in the place of x, so 0 into 3 is 0, and 0 plus 2 becomes 2. So this is becoming 2. And I can plug in any other number. I think I can plug in 1 or 2, but don't put very big value. Okay, I plug in 1. When I plug in 1 in the place of x, so 3 1 is 3 plus 2 5. But for your knowledge, this is a table of the fx. And where's the table of f inverse of x? So f inverse of table is no need to make a fine inverse. Before simple table, we can make it. Just flip the values. These x values will become y values. And these y values will become x values. This is called interchanging. X become y and y become x. Now I'm going to do this graph here. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Okay, and x is, wait a minute, a mistake here. I think x0, wait a minute, let me check question. Correct, 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2. Okay, x0, y2, and x is 1, y5. Correct. So let's see. Just dummy values. I will take. I took a rough idea only. X0, y2 where? Naturally somewhere here, because x0, y2. Where is x1, y5? X is 1 is here, y5 somewhere here. So I make a rough idea here. So this is very clear. Now take a scale and make a rough idea. So this is a graph. I'm going to make it. That's done. Now I make it the other one. Another one is so simple. X becomes 2, x2, y0. So it means I'm going to make it a green color. It is somewhere here. And second is somewhere here, because 5 and 1. So somewhere here. Okay. Now I take a scale and make it this other graph. And you can see this graph is coming here. Okay. Somehow okay. No problem. Okay, this is my graph. Wait a minute. I make again. Okay, so now you can see this one. They look, and where's the middle line? I will make a middle line. Middle line is in the middle of them. I make a black line and a dotted one. Wait a minute. Maybe this is a not 100% accurate, but anyway, somehow okay. All right, so this is okay. And now I will express here. This is called function of f of x, and this is called f inverse of x, and this is called y equal to x. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So it is very clear. And what is the relationship between them? So we can write, because he was asking us what is a relationship between the both graphs. So you say that f of x, okay, I'm writing it now here, f of x and f inverse of x are reflection of each other in mirror line y equals to x. That's it. Question is completely over. And let's talk about the third part. Third part is what? Third part is we have to go for inverse function of both. So first of all, find inverse both functions, and then we have put them equals to each other for x value. So let's start. So 3x plus 2, 3x plus 2. All of you know what is 3x plus 2, 3x plus 2. Okay, look, once again, repeat step by step. Step number 1, function name, remove and write y. I repeat, function name, remove and write y. Currently y subject, but you have to make an x subject. So this 2 will go and subtract from there. And 3 divide, I get x alone. And now I'm writing what? I'm writing it here. I'm writing switch the sides, left become right, right become x. Interchanging, now a word int shortcut is not compulsory, right? X become y and y becomes x. This is called f inverse of x. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, first part is completely, or not completely over, partially over. Now I'm going for inverse of this 6 over 2x plus 3. 6 over 2x plus 3. This is g of x. I'm finding same process here and finding inverse. Step number 1, as function remove right y, same story here. So I remove function right y. First step is done. Second step, try to solve and make x subject. So first cross multiply. This multiply with a y, and I can say that 2xy plus 3y equal to 6. I have to make a x subject here, x. So this 3y will come left hand side. So 2xy equals to 6 minus 3y. And ultimately, then after that, I have to make x subject. So 2 and y extra, they will come down and divide. Okay, now interchanging means x become y and each y becomes x. So I'm getting here 6 minus 3, this one, and 2x. And after this, I will simply interchange. And when I interchange, what happens? Just a minute, please. When I interchange, it's done, interchange is done. Now, y becomes what is called g inverse. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, inverse function is also over. So step by step, I believe you understood. And now I'm going to do the last part. He said f of x, f inverse of x and g inverse of x are equals to each other. So this x minus 2 by 3, here I'm x minus 2 by 3, and equals to 6 minus 3x by 2x. Cross multiply, this multiply with both values, I get 2x to power 2 minus 4x. And 3 multiply there, 3 6 are 18, 3 3 are 9x. Bring all left hand side, I get a plus 5x and minus 18 equals to 0. 18 to the 36 and 9 for the 36. 9 for the 36. You can apply quadratic formula or factorization, both are okay. X common, 2x plus 9 here, minus 2 common, again 2x plus 9. And 2x plus 9, I take common out and x minus 2 left behind. Either 2x plus 9 equal to 0 or x minus 2 equal to 0. I'm getting here negative 9 over 2, first answer. And second answer, I'm getting x is equals to 2. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe the concept is completely